up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Can't twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, oh, oh,
All right, ladies and gents, we've had the clock changed, so it is reading correctly. We are 11 o'clock here today. We'll get things underway. My name is Ben Donaldson. Absolute pleasure to welcome you to Grenadier House today for our auctions here. Just one of the auctioneers this morning. Myself, Ned, and Hamish will be alternating throughout the day just to keep things moving along. But first and foremost, we just want to welcome you all here to the bidders and buyers in the room. All the very, very best to you. Some life-changing moments here today. And of course, to the vendors, again, we understand there's a lot of choice in the marketplace. We thank you for your confidence. Thank you for bringing your properties here and wish you all the very, very best as well. Look, before we get underway, just a bit of housekeeping. As for all of our auctions, we run under the best practice guide set out by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand. So if you are successful in your purchases here today, we will provide you and ask you to sign and acknowledge receipt of one of those REA guides at contract time. And of course, as for bidding itself, there is obviously those auction acknowledgement forms. We ask you have signed those ahead of bidding here today. If you haven't seen one of those, then please contact your agent immediately. Have that conversation off to the side. Look, as for all auctions, again, the conduct, it's outlined in the contract clauses 2.1 onwards, but I'm just going to run through those very, very shortly to make sure you're all clean and clear and understanding those. As always, we have a reserve price. We work with that. That is confidential in all cases and all times. Your job as bidders and buyers is to reach, breach, exceed that. Then plain and simple, we can sell to the highest bidder here today. Hey, look, the auctioneers will help you out. We'll raise those sums, go through, nominate the figures. We can push back and say no to a bid if we don't believe it's in the best interest of our owner. And there is a number of agents here today bidding on behalf of clients. Rest assured the paperwork is in order, but we'll name and identify those as we go through. And if there's any bids that obviously have any disputes there, we'll just go back to the last undisputed bid and resume the auction going forward. Look, we also have the right to place a vendor bid. Pretty plain and simple. We'll make sure we identify those very, very clean and clear just by saying it is a vendor bid. But you can rest assured they're well below that reserve price and you can bid against those with confidence. We'll only place those in the absence of your bidding here from the floor. So again, you can bid against those very, very easily. Now, very, very, very important, clause 2.6, the vendor may withdraw the property from sale at any time without declaring that reserve price. What that means, if we don't reach a suitable level here on the floor, we're going to take our highest bidder off to one of our rooms on the side here. Sometimes during those conversations, negotiations, the vendors say, hey, look, we are very, very happy. We're going to withdraw and sell the property and it won't come back to the floor for further bidding. So to make sure you don't have this happen to you, always hold the highest bid. All right, the conclusion of the auction, the hammer goes down. Very straightforward and simple. Please pay a 10% deposit, of course, fill out Schedule 1, that GST if applicable. And again, we'll make sure we get things tidied up and go forward from there. So all the very, very best to everyone here today with their future endeavours. Kicking things off though, Dougal Boyd from the Riccarton team, no stranger to the auction arena, the man in charge himself, looking after the family out here at 435 Marshes Road. Look, contractually, what you look to bid and buy here, of course, is that super-sized freehold parcel of land, the 2.0260 hectares. So close to the city suburbs there again. Now, of course, settlement date locked in there for the 24th of October. I know there's a few dates you're working to off to the side there again, so if they are pre-agreed, you work towards those. But the home itself, look, Dougal had the pleasure of walking around the paddock, showing me the home itself, and I loved his heading of it. Just ticks all the boxes because it really, really does. Where do you find better and closer to town? 2 hectares, almost unheard of. The needle in the haystack, and again, the home itself crafted, built in the 70s, so it just has that feel, that flow, that you know the bones are there to work with you, that futuristic design in terms of the layout, capturing the sun in that lovely living area with those cavernous ceilings. You know you've just got space to spread and sprawl, look after the family. Hey, look, again, bedrooms, quite often in this area, they're super-sized, plenty of space. You know the comfort just fills and flows all the way through, and of course, the real beauty, the setting, those established trees, they're lush, they're leafy, they're private, they wrap around you to keep that shelter there. And of course, you've got plenty of garaging, of course, with the house, with the sheds outside, so you can literally just roll the trucks up, unload the horses, the cattle, the sheep, whatever it may be. Or, again, as we know, so close to town, do you look forward to that future rezoning potentially, intensification option in the future? Maybe, maybe not. Hey, you do as you will, but what we know here today, we are looking for a new name on the title. So, ladies and gents, I've had enough to say today. I'm going to put it back to the floor for number 435 Marshes Road. Where do we say go? Who wants to start me away? 1.5, head down here on the left-hand side of the room with Fernanda on bidding away there. Who's here to contest at 1.5? Is he 1.55? 1.6, even better, sir. Like your number at 1.6. Is it 1.7 to contest? Stick in the hundreds at this stage if we will. Call it and count it and work the way through. 1.6 on the right-hand side. 1.7 down the back there with Sissy Lou, bidding on behalf of a buyer. Fernanda come back strong, but 1.7 against you down here. First call, 1.7, down to the back and centre with Sissy, holding the bid at this stage. Take a quarter if it helps. First call, 1.7. Any advance? 1.750 on there with Janice, bidding away for the buyers. 1.75 and 0. Sissy come back strong, is at 1.8. First call? 1.8, good work. Maybe 1.850, stick strong at this stage. Fight fire with 5. 1.8 we have down there.
850.
Fantastic at 850, sticking with the 1.8. Maybe go straight through to 2 million, sir. Blow them out of the water at 185 and 0 we have over here with Janice on the 1.9. Work with it all day long. 1.9. 1950 is the obvious retort. First call at 1.9 down here with Sissy though. Second opportunity. 50s, working still hard. What do we say and do? Everyone else welcome to join. Second call. Take a 25 if it helps. Any advance? 1.91. Down to the 10s will work with you, man. Down the back there at 1.91. Late bidder in play, but in the lead at this stage. 1.95. Good. Stick strong. Is it another 10 on top, sir, at 60, or is it against you here at 195 and 8 down the back? Sissy still in lead. First call. 1.96. Sticking with the 10s, pattern and purpose. I'll work with you, ma'am. 1.96. Good luck to you. First call. 1,960,000. 2 hectares this close to town. Is this straight through to 2 million? Break the barrier, might be where you need to go. 1.97, all right, not where we need to go, but working away, going in the right direction. Another 10, shall we say, sir, picking your pattern and purpose and working with their 10s at this stage at 1.97. Any advance? 1.98. Who goes to 2? First call? 90. 1990. Sounds like it's on special. Maybe just straight to 2. Who's going to clear the ledger? First call. Down the back. 1990. Drip below. Happy to have a conversation. 2 million. There it is. They might stick in those round numbers, man, but at 2 million we have locked and loaded and cleared down the back there. First call at 2 million. Another 10. Thought it might come. Test the waters. They might have more, they might not. The only way you find out is to push against them, but 2 million and 10 down the back. 10 more. Thought it might be coming. 2020. Got a nice ring to it. Has it done enough? 5 more. 2 1/4 at 2 and 25. Slowing down. Take confidence. Maybe double down, go straight to 50, man, but against you now. 10 more. Good work. Stick in the 10s. 35. Here's the play. You've stuck all 5 more. All right, pattern and purpose. In the 5s at 2 and 45. Another 10 would be my suggestion, sir. Stay strong at 50. Go 5. All right, don't listen to me, but 2 and 50. Reel it off there. That's fine. In the lead, just. Don't get comfortable. You heard it there, folks. Dougal says we sell away today. 2,050,000. Excellent. Good work there. Don't worry. I had you locked and loaded, man. Get you locked in there at 2. And 5 more and 55. And selling. First call, 2,055,000. Any advance? 10 more. Good work there at 65. Is it 2.1, sir? Might have to break the barrier. See that gap to shake him off. And 5 more. That's all right. At 2,070,000. Do I sell away or call it through? 3 times. First. 10 more. Good work at 80. 2.1 beckons, sir. 5 more. Brick by brick we'll go. We'll get there. I'm sure we will. 2,085,000. Stick in the 10s. Good work. 95. Just 5 more, sir. Haven't spent a penny yet. 2.1. It's like deja vu, and you would get there. Brick by brick we go. Ma'am, surely not going to miss out on 2 hectares this close to the city for $5,000. Good work. 10-10. Your turn, sir. Back we go. Like a game of tennis. First call. 15, she says. Work with it all day long. Hard to shake. Was it the last one? You'll never know till you test it. 5 more. 20, she says. Is it time to double down and stick with the 10s over here at 30? But I'll take a 5 if it helps. 2,120,000 and selling. 10 more, 30, good work, sissy. 2,130 is the bid. The bid to beat, otherwise we sell. Is it straight to 50? 135, another 5 on top, work with it. Hard to shake, even harder to find another. First call, 2,135 and 5, she says at 40. Is it time for 50 now, sir? Stick in the 10s. Fight fire with 5, but stay strong. That's how you win auctions. First call, 2,140,000 down the back and selling. 215, good work. Nice to see someone listen to me for a change. It's good. $2,150,000 and selling down the back. 2 more. Oh, just 2 more. Getting tense, sir, but 2.155, chucks 3 on top. The gap is small, the reward is great. Another 2 and 57, she says. Is it 60? 2.16, thought it might be. In the 2s and 3s we go. How do you push forward from here at these levels with 2,100,000 and 5 more? Good, stick in the 5s. 65, she says. Is it 70? 2.18, there's a good bid. 15 on top. Bridge the gap, wants it more. You tell me, otherwise I sell away. And 5 more, hard to shake, 85. Is it 2.2? First call, 2,185, 000, and selling away. Second opportunity, 2.188. Likes the 8s, line them up. 2 more, she says, a 90. Is it 2.2? 90 I have, down here against you, sir. And selling. First call. Second opportunity. $2,190,000 down here. Have we done enough? Does it go? Whoa, there it is. 2.2. The last stretch. 2 more. What, 2 million more? Just kidding. 22 and 02. It sounds good. Is it done enough? Oh, don't give me that one there. You've changed your mind about 5 times from now. We'll take it through. Maybe another 3. Is it 2,205,000? Is it the last ditch stand? Otherwise, I sell down here. First time called. Test the waters. Second call. Third, final time. Sir, we sure? Hammers up. Last chance. Oh. 22 and 05. 5 more. There we have it. 22 and 10. Have they done enough? You tell me. I don't know if I believe you now, sir. You've changed your mind 5 times. I'm scared to put the hammer down. First call. 22, 10, 000, down here. Have they won? Second opportunity. We done, sir? You sure? Third final time. Another 2,000. How long? You're done, you sure? You've been a fantastic bidder, sir. Congratulations. Well done. Look over here. It looks like you might have scared him off because we go. It goes. It is gone and sold. Congratulations.
Well, good morning all. A great start to the day. If we can have your attention again, we bring that attention to number 2 in the catalogue. Bit of hush if we could, folks. Excitement in the room, great to see. But 53, Westburn Terrace in Burnside, the next of our properties we put up for auction. Janice G from our city team has led the marketing campaign. What you buy legally is described and known as a freehold parcel. It's a good sized section here. 827 square metres, more or less. Settlement taking place later this month, the 29th of October, that date in question. But what a wonderful spot you find yourself in here in Burnside. Walking distance, of course, to Burnside High, to Westburn Primary, such sought-after school zones that they are. Lots to love about the home itself, the permanence of the red brick, of course, the ease of the single level, good proportions to it all as well. It's also had those updates to both kitchen and bathrooms, adding good comfort and luxury to those key spaces. Really easy indoor-outdoor transitions to be had, giving you options and giving you choice as well. The grounds, the setting, of course, with the established plantings, just make for a botanical-like surroundings where you can sit back and appreciate it all from out on that lovely private deck there. Ticks a lot of boxes here at 53 Westburn Terrace, but buyers, enough from me. We hear from you now. What's the opening bid to get off and underway at? Off we go. $780,000 buyer on the telephone at this early stage. Is it $850? Maybe, to compete from there. First call at $780,000. Who goes next? Twice called at $780,000. 810 on top of yourself. We'll do it together at $810,000. Still love to see that $850. I think a sensible step to take, but $810,000 with steps from schooling, some of the best you can ask for at $810,000. Twice called for the 820 odd square metre site. How much? 900. Well done. On the back wall at $900,000. 940. Do we go the million? At $940,000 back on the telephone. For Burnside, first call. 960, work with 20 more at $960,000. Is it $1 million back on the phone there with you, Karen? At 960, back wall in front. 10 more only at 970. Open at $1 million to take. 80, we'll do it 10 by 10 at $980,000. Let's double it up. 990. This time, bid here, $990,000. Do we go $1 million and 10? 990, first. Okay, 995, millions there, at $1 million. Let's go back to the $1 million and 10, $1 million and 20, you tell me. But $1 million, square neat and tidy property. Ticks lots of boxes, as I say, botanical setting, good size yard. 1,000 more at $1 million and 1,000. Do we come back at $1 million and 10? I'm sure we might. At $1 million and 1,000, still there. 10, $1 million and 10. Convey the message, Karen. 1010, $1,010,000. Hear the money? At $1 million and 10. Work with the rest of you in the room as well. At $1 million and 10, are we going to 20? First call at $1 million and 10, then 15. 5 more. We go to 25. At $1 million and 15,000. Back on the telephone with you, Karen. At $1 million and 15,000. 30. At $1 million and 30 now. Let's go 50. Do it together at $1 million and 30,000. 2 in it. Sconce yourself into Westburn Terrace. Lovely, quiet street, yet so convenient. 5 more at $1 million and 35,000. We go to 50 on this time at $1 million and 35. 40. $1 million and $40,000. Won the winner, just a question of who. At $1 million and $40,000. First call at $1 million and 40,000. Second call, 45 at $1 million. 50. Still easy at $1 million and $50,000. Another 5. $1 million and 55. Perennially popular. The suburb, 60 now. At $1 million and 60. Let's try the 70. At $1 million and 60,000. Once called at $1 million and 60. Back wall holds the bid at $1 million and 60. Second call at $1 million and $60,000. Elsewhere is there interest then. Third final call at $1 million and $60,000. Still down the back. Karen, what are the instructions on the phone? At 1060. Okay, work with that. Improving your position at $1,065,000. Look for 70 or better at $1,065,000. Once, twice at $1,065,000. Third final. Okay, in front here, I need to get some instructions on the telephone. We're pausing on that bit of $1,065,000. We'll just come and have a quick chat to you off.
Okay, folks, I now have the pleasure of taking you just down the road to Hoon Hay. It's been very proudly brought to the market by Murray Groves and Georgia Patterson, of course, of the Harcourts Wigram team. But firstly, folks, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 10A Anvers Place in Hoon Hay, Christchurch, is, of course, a cross lease in freehold, made up of approximately a half share and 771 square metres, more or less. And the settlement date set down in the contract, or the day you get the keys to your great new home here in Hoon Hay, is the 30th of October 2025, unless otherwise arranged by Murray and our owners ahead of today's auction. Well, folks, I had the pleasure of visiting just yesterday, and as you can see, the sun absolutely streaming into these living areas. It's neat as a pin. It is true credit to our current owners. As you can see there, great indoor-outdoor flow. You can simply move and enjoy it. There is nothing to do here. This part of town, of course, is also so popular because you've got the Port Hills not too far away. Nice arterial routes taking you straight into the CBD as well. I think it's also nice that this is a standalone townhouse, and you've, of course, got your own private driveway down there as well. And this street, Anvers Place, it's a little bit of a hidden gem as well, a nice little quiet cul-de-sac. So a great part of our city, a great townhouse you can simply move in and enjoy. Of course, that permanence of Oamaru stone, and the home has been so well maintained over the years as well. So, folks, with all that said, here's your opportunity. Where do you see value? If you're looking for a clue from the auctioneer, I certainly wouldn't be selling it at $450,000. Is there $450 to get us underway? Well, if you won't, I will. $450,000. Look, perhaps for a 25 on top from here. At $450,000, is there $475,000? At $450,000, call it away then. First, second, third, final time. Easier then, back with me at $475,000. I know Murray has got conditional parties waiting in the wings. If you are in a position here to bid today, you have that very valuable right to talk to our owner one-on-one. Is there $500,000 to move us forward? One last time before I pass the property back to Murray. First, second, third, final time. Last vendor bid to me to $500,000. Looks like, Murray, we're going to be passing at this stage. I know it's going to be popular. I know it's probably going to be competitive. Once around the room, one last time. Okay, folks, I can now announce that we have clear instructions from our owner to pass the property in and price it at $599,000. It represents outstanding value. If you have not been through yet, make sure you arrange that. Murray is going to have the property open this weekend as well. Thank you.
kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Just not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight.
Okay, folks. If I can have your attention, a truly special home here. We go around to the bays, and of course it is nestled up on the top of Clifton Hill there. It is the property at 28 Panorama Road, very proudly brought to the market by Daniel Lasson of the Harcourts Horseball team. As I said before, it is something truly special, a unique home, and I'll talk obviously about those views and that panorama in just a few moments' time. But firstly, I take you to the contract, which outlines that 28 Panorama Road in Clifton, Christchurch is of course a freehold title, made up of a well laid out 590 square metres more or less, and the day set down on the contract to get the keys to your great new seaside home here is 16th of October 2025, so not long to wait. Just look at that. That's the photo I was waiting for, folks. That's the absolute money shot, the best views I think I've seen in a long time. Of course, right out there over South New Brighton, the Kaikoura's in the background, all the way down to Methven on one side, and also right out to sea, of course, and seeing the ships go by. You simply won't get better. But the home itself is something truly stunning. It has gone through a rebirth of sorts and is like a brand new home off the pages of a House and Garden magazine throughout. As you can see there, that deck off the master bedroom, just absolutely stunning. Also great entertaining spaces throughout this home. Of course, those two separate living spaces, but it's the 5 bedrooms and 5 spacious bedrooms too that gives you so many options for how you're going to configure it. But simply all the hard work's been done here. As you can see, attention to detail throughout. Great new kitchen there. Great, new carpets. Everything basically is brand new. I did go through this house prior to this, and it has absolutely changed. It is a stunner. It's a standout, and it's one that someone, if they're lucky enough to secure it, will secure for a very long time for their family, I am sure. So, folks, with all that said, where do you see value? Of course, we have had a declared reserve in this case, but I'll start below that, just if there is any interest to see, is there interest to say $1.9 million? 1.9 to get us underway, but I won't be selling there, so it's a vendor bid at $1.9 million. Moving forward then, say is there 2? I'm not going to muck around, folks. Clearly value at this kind of level. Is there 2 million in the room? First, second, third, final time. Well, Daniel, I'm not going to muck around here. Doesn't look like our buyer is in the room. I'm going to pass the property back to you, but with clear instructions from the owner to price the property at $2,049,000. You crunch the numbers, folks. You certainly couldn't build a house on the hill like this. which is so extensive in size for that kind of money. If you haven't been through yet, I encourage you to get in touch with Daniel and get through as soon as you can.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, an update on Westburn Terrace. Conversation out of the room with Joanna and her clients has seen that bid lifted to $1,093,000, 109,300 level at which our owners have said the property is withdrawn and sold to them out of the room. Congratulations to our new owners. Thank you to our outgoing owners. Well done to Janice G also. We're moving along to 1:50 Stedman Road in Russley. Tim Sprott, Nicky Brownlee from the Avonhead team bringing this to the auction rooms alongside their really good owner. The contract is very clear in that you're purchasing a cross-lease title. A half share in that 650 square metres is what you acquire. You acquire it on the 24th day of October of this year, being that settlement and possession date to look forward to. But this, I think, a really good option, whether you're looking for that first home, that's something smaller alternatively. If you're looking to downsize, would suit your needs really, really well. It's certainly served our owner incredibly well. I think 26 years or so this has been home, an awfully long time, and that speaks volumes to just what a great home and spot this is to reside in. It's, of course, the front of the complex. With that comes that outlook, the green space there, but out to the Port Hills as well in the distance. Wonderful views from the living space, from the kitchen. Speaking of the kitchen, as you can see, very recently that's been completely made over, completely modernised. Loads of benefits as a result of that, but the whole home beautifully presented, so well kept and looked after over those 26 years of ownership. Lovely and sunny. You've got the courtyard space to soak up that vitamin D directly as well. Pair of good bedrooms. You've got the practical ease of internal access garaging as well. Just the icing on top. Great lifestyle, hassle-free, easy care living on option. So Stedman Road, ladies and gentlemen, an opening bid. Who purchases? Where do we start? Look for an opening bid. Where do you see the value? Or something as easy as $500,000 to begin and begin only. Suggestion from me. Does that work? Does that get you bidding? It should. Right, if that's the case, I'm happy to start. It's an indication in just that, $500,000. Vendor bid on behalf of our owners at $500,000. If you are here to buy, look for a bid north of there, maybe $525,000. First call at $500,000. Twice called, need participation. Third final. Look, we'll talk to parties post-auction if we need to. Is there a hand up or I pass the property in and those conversations commence? Chance to do business, do a deal here and now. Right, if that is the case, Tim, I'm going to pass it back to you and allow you to have those conversations with conditional parties, and would welcome those offers and any further interest going forward. To make interest where that interest needs to be a little bit clearer, I've been given instructions that this property is now going to be made available with a price as a result. That price is going to be $559,000. 559. Tim Sprott is the person to get in touch with. This will not be on the market very long at all, so please have that conversation sooner rather than later.
All right, folks, just moving along. Number 32, Marshes Road. Back to Marshes Road we go. Had a great result down there earlier on. This time, Templeton is where we look to go to. Again, Denise Robinson from the Avonhead team. Pleasure to welcome you, work alongside you again, and your lovely vendors. Now, Denise has distributed contracts, of course, to one and all, outlining what you look to acquire. Of course, that freehold parcel of land in that supersized section, 941 square metres of Templeton terra firma, coming your way, of course, the 17th of October. That's the date you work towards, your happy day, your unpack day. But what you look to unpack and look to enjoy, well, it is a supersized section. And again, the bones of the home, it is there to sit and service your family going forward. Absolutely easy care, but when you sneak inside, you can see that the people have not just lived in it, they've loved it, and they've very much looked after it. Again, you go through that refreshed kitchen, that fresh carpet underneath, that log burner there. Well, that's just going to keep you cozy and comfortable all year round. Love the wetback on the back of that, keeping that power bill down. It is just there to service your family. Good bedrooms again. But look, the Templeton Enclave, it is just a suburb that has gone from strength to strength. You're so close to, of course, in between the city. You've got Rolleston just out the way, and of course, for the cookie lovers, well, you might say you're in paradise just down the road. But look, it is an absolute spot-on location. The home itself, presented beautifully, plenty of space to spread and sprawl. The family can grow, live and enjoy in the location. And again, it is an enclave around you. It is like an own little community out there. So it is no surprise our vendors have very, very much loved their time there. But unfortunately, time does move on, and that's exactly what we're here to find is that next owner. So bidders and buyers, who wants to start me away? Is there an opening bid, opening offer? Sorry, 500. I thought you said 100 there, sir. I had to clear my ears out. 500,000, there we go. Much better, sir, at $500,000. Underway at $500,000. Who's here to contest at these levels? Is it 550 to go forward from here? First call at $500,000 down there on the left-hand side with my starter. Any advance? Is it 550, 525? You call it and count it, work with it. Second call at 500,000 only. 550. On top of himself. He knows what he wants to buy. No one else needed. You can all go home. That's fine. But at $550,000, sir, working hard. The only one working at this stage, keep it with me there at 550. Should we say 600? Just me and you. Should we keep going? What do you say? All right, worth a try, but at $550,000. First call, 5510 000 only. Second opportunity. Any advance? 575, sir. 600. And 600 straight back. He was poised, he was ready. Is it 625? Don't let him scare you off. He's bidding strong and loud. 610. I'll work with you, sir. And 630, sticking strong and 20. It's 630. Is it 650, sir? Take a 40 if it helps. Down the back there, 650,000. 3 in play and 660 like the band. Straight back. Sir, haven't forgotten you. 80. All right, sir, work with you at 680. 685 we have here. First call, 685. 700. Clear the ledger. What do we say? Against you with my starter. Here and here, your turn. First call at 685,000. Any advance? Take a 5 if it helps. Second call. 95. Just under the mark, left the 700 wide open for you, sir. Stick with me there. My starter, do we come back strong? Is it 7 to clear the ledger? But it's 695. First call. Any advance? Sir, now's the time to chuck the sneaky 5 if you've got it tucked up your sleeve. Denise having conversations. Second opportunity at 695. You started me off, sir. Don't lose me now. Bidding away nice and strongly at 695. Down the back here, though, against you and over you here as well. Third, final time. Do I pause, have a conversation? Is there a hand in the air? Look, just got to pause on your bid at 695, sir. Wee bit of work to do. We'll have a conversation. Come back. Auction open at 695.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcoming next up James, Dwyer and Yogesh from the Cashmere team with the property here. Property here at 67A New Brighton Road in Burwood, and what a home this is. But legally, firstly, it's described as a freehold parcel on 632 square metres. Slight change to that settlement date. The one that has been updated is now the 17th of November. That will be the date you are bidding and buying to, should you be successful here today. But had the pleasure of visiting just last night. What a wonderful position you find yourself in here at 67A. Just really hidden away. Down the laneway, back section, the park as a neighbour, just an absolute oasis to call your own, to make home, surrounded by what I am told are some very good people, some very friendly neighbours as well. Our owners built this in just 2013. They've enjoyed it, they've loved it ever since. Somewhat of a reluctant parting as they look to downsize and head to the next chapter and stage of their lives. Leave behind a home that they've really cherished and looked after so very, very well. Love the generosity of space right throughout the floor plan, the choice, the abundance of living space you have to make the most of that for the inside and the outside. When it comes to entertaining, well, you can do that so easily. Pizza ovens there. You've got the multi-zone speaker system in play as well. Families will grow. They'll flourish with these as a result of that room also. The choice of 5 bedrooms, possibly it's 4 and you retain that home office. That's entirely up to you though. Master bedroom either on the lower level or up above also gives some really good flexibility. Good parking. You've got the garaging, as you'll be aware of. The Palm's super, super handy. That's just steps away. And of course, that acreage next door with the park right there too. So much to love about this, buyers. But buyers, we look for one owner to be the next, the second ever. Ask for an opening figure. What is it to be? $1 million. Thank you. Ryan, off we go at $1 million. Move forward from there. $1,020,000. Have I got that correct? Jack from the team at $1,020,000. 40, is that the number? Good work at $1,040,000. Do we go to 60 or mix it up? At 55 is mixing it up at $1,055,000. 60 and round it off a little bit there at $1,060,000. What about 1-1, Jack? Be strategic. At $1,060,000 here on the window with you, Ryan, at $1,060,000. Work with anything better, Jack. At $1,060,000. That won't be a good strategy. At $1,060,000, first call. Is there 5? Is there 10 elsewhere then? Second call at $1,060,000. Beautiful home. Third and final at $1,060,000. Still the bid here at $1,060,000. If I can't change your mind down here, Ryan, you and your buyer, we're going to have a conversation to the side. I'm not permitted to sell at that $1,060,000. We're just going to pause and find a bit of space, and we will come back to you all with an update in a moment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep moving through this wonderful catalogue. It's a delight to work alongside Sean Innes, specialist in the area of Division Street. Of course, we represent the property today, Unit 2 at 23 Division Street. Welcome to our current owners. I know it's a very watershed day for you. A very happy 20 years of ownership comes to an end today. Property's treated you particularly well during that period of time. We sell on your behalf today a cross lease and freehold. You know the simple rules of auction. If you succeed in your bidding today, just put down that first 10% by way of deposit. I think some of you may be working to alternative dates, but otherwise you can be the proud new owner on the 31st of October. It's not far away. As I say, 20 years, a long time to own a property. It's been a very good investment. This and next door, interesting how long tenants have stayed in situ. 7 and 14 years were numbers I heard yesterday, but no surprise, the locality is so good. Of course, it comes with the best school zones in Christchurch, but proximity to the mall, proximity to the park and the central city, it's all there for you. I love the tapestry brick. It's very low maintenance. This one sits beautifully for sun. Afternoon sun was flooding in there yesterday afternoon. Magnificently presented, brand new carpet, bathrooms right up to the minute. You just move in and enjoy. Good parking off the street, good garaging, and that's a rarity in this area. So lots to commend it. All right, here to be sold. Who takes over as the new owner? Opening bidder offer. How much? $400,000 down there. Optimistic, but we'll work with you at $400,000. Who goes next at $400,000? $520,000. Lovely work. Tanya on the phone with a buyer at $520,000. We'll work with 10s or 20s or another $400,000 if you like at $520,000. Once call at $520,000. Second call at $520,000. Sissy, any more? At $520,000. You surprised me. Third, final call. Any better? At $520,000. Tanya's the one bid on the phone. Tanya, if no one else is going to bid, I could take a vendor bid, but it's disrespectful to your client. I can't sell it at $520,000, so why don't we find some private space? We'll have a good conversation with your buyer and see if they can't be the new owner.
Okay, folks, I now take you out to Burnside and very proudly brought to the market by Linmar and Carrie Lee of the Harcourts Wigram team. It is the property at 1-8 Cottesmore Close. Firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 1-8 Cottesmore Close in Burnside, Christchurch is, of course, a cross lease and freehold. And your settlement date set down in the contract is the 16th of October, the day you get your keys to your great new home in Burnside, unless otherwise arranged by Carrie and our owner ahead of today's auction. Well, folks, let's start with the location. We know Burnside High School Zone is sought after, but this is just a little bit better than Burnside High School Zone. It's right at the end of your cul-de-sac. It's simply only a few footsteps away. Very handy for those with teenage kids, of course, but also underpins your investment. It's always going to be popular if this was a rental property, and I think many savvy investors will see the potential here. Also like the fact you've got 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, but one of those bedrooms and one of those bathrooms is downstairs. That is also something which is unique and makes it stand out and makes it a sound investment property, or great for extended families or whatever your uses are. Nice light colour scheme throughout there, of course, and of course great indoor-outdoor flow as well to a low-maintenance courtyard. But the location, as I say, Burnside is getting more and more sought after and harder to find. You've of course got Jelly Park Recreation Centre just around the corner as well, and straight onto Memorial Avenue. You're either at the airport or you're in the CBD. So as I say, smart and savvy investors, or those looking for a nice, tidy townhouse close to Burnside High, here's your opportunity. Where do you see value? Looking for a clue from the auctioneer? Wouldn't sell at $550,000? You'd buy it sight unseen at those kind of levels. Well, if you won't, I will. $550,000, we need to be north of here. At 550, as they say, 25 on top. At 550,000, 575 is what I'm looking for. I call it away then. First, second, third, final time. Well, back with me then to 575. If the buyer's not here, Carrie, you've got groups to talk to outside the auction room. At $575,000, straight to 600. Well, Carrie, if the buyer's not here, we'll be passing the property back to you to work with those parties and potentially attract new parties that haven't yet been through as well. One last check around the room. Okay, folks, I passed the property back to Carrie, but with clear instructions now from our owner to price the property at $678,000. Great value there, folks. As I said, outstanding location here in the heart of Burnside. Please talk to Carrie if you haven't been through yet. Okay, folks, if I can have your attention, we head out to Rolleston and very proudly brought to the market by Nabin and Preet of the Harcourts Wigram team. It is the property at 9 Rapari Street, of course, as I said, in the ever popular and growing township of Rolleston. But firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 9 Rapari Street in Rolleston is, of course, a freehold title, made up of a very well laid out, in my opinion, 631 square metres, more or less, and the settlement date set down in the contract as the 16th of October 2025. Well, I had the pleasure of going out here just a couple of days ago, and as I say, I think it's very well laid out because the house is built right to the front of that section, utilising as much of that outdoor space to have a big backyard as you can. As you can see there, great outdoor entertaining as well, to see those summer barbecues ahead, and plenty of areas for the trampolines and kids to run around out the back as well. But it's inside the home. It's so spacious with those 3 good-sized bedrooms, but it's the things you can't see. That central heating system throughout the home ensures comfort right through those winter months, and of course with cooling in the summer months as well. As you can see, skylight in the roof there just means there's extra light coming into these living spaces as well. It's situated well for the sun, of course, but I think that skylight and the lighting system that has been installed by our current owners certainly makes it stand out. Our owners, of course, committed to move on, folks, so it is your unique opportunity here today to secure the property. Where do we say go? At 9 Rapari Street here in Rolleston. What are we thinking, folks? $600,000? Is there $600,000 to get us underway? Well, if you won't, I will. Certainly not selling at that level. At $600,000, looking for $650 from here. At $600, is there $650 in the room? Calling it away then. First, second, third, final time. $650 back with me, certainly not selling there. One last move on to $700 is there. At $650,000. $700, last vendor bid from me. If there is no interest here, I'll pass the property back to Preet at $700,000. Now, Preet, we do have clear instructions from our owners to price the property. Can you please announce that marketing price? $787,000. There we are. Heard it loud and clear from Preet. At $787,000. It is now priced. Will be open this weekend. Property's passed in. If you haven't been through yet, make sure you talk to Preet.
Folks, just taking you back to Division Street, I left the room with the bidder at $520,000. That bidder has increased the bid to $555,000. Owners are saying, I think we can do a little bit better after the auction, so won't sell it in the room at $555 unless there's an advance from anyone here. At $555, first call, second call, third call. All right, past and continuing to work with our highest bidder, who's on the telephone with us now. 555, if you've got interest above that, please talk to Sean, Tanya, or any of the team. Thank you.
to come in. Just give me a quick second. Where's James? Yeah, just 1 minute. I don't know where James has got to. And gentlemen, again, we really appreciate your patience. We've had good productive conversation on 67A New Brighton Road. Out of the room, that bid has been graciously improved to $1,137,000, a level at which my owners have said they are parting with their home here. We are selling away at 1,137 if there is no better bid here in the room. Jack, I look to you, I look elsewhere. Anything more or the hammer falls at $1,137,000. 1,000 more could be all it takes for the first, for the second, third and final call over here. Then delighted to say we are going. We are gone and sold. All yours. Congratulations. Well done, James. Great work as always. And to your outgoing owners, congratulations.
All right, folks, just quickly want to take you back to number 32 Marshes Road. We paused with the bidding at $695,000. The conversations off to the side been fruitful, taking some time, but again, big decisions being made, vendors overseas, and they are moving on. Look, that bid has been increased to $720,000, and our vendor has said, look, we have moved on. We are definitely moving on today because we're going to exercise our right under clause 2.6 and would successfully withdraw and sell the property down the back. Welcome home to Templeton. Congratulations, guys. All the very, very best. Thank you, Ned. I'll let you carry on.
One great home on to the next, ladies and gentlemen. Welcoming also from the Kashmir team, Mohit and Yogesh. Mohit leading the charge on the campaign in question here at 79 Slater Street in Richmond. A gorgeous near new home to call your own this. It sits on that freehold parcel in easy care. 454 square metres more or less. Yours, not far away, the 9th of October, that settlement date you'll be working towards. But near brand new, completed just earlier this year. So many benefits as a result of that age of construction. Again, single level gives you that great ease to it all. Good proportions, the choice of not one but two ensuited master bedrooms, each with the walk-in robe. Whether it's the guests, the children, they're going to be well accommodated as a result of that. The living, of course, very generous. You've got a top-notch designer kitchen there at the hub. Stone bench tops, of course, the gas cooking, lots to like about that. That opens out with ease to that exterior north-facing deck where you can spend time, as you can see there, soaking up the sunshine, spending that time with friends and family. You have the internal garaging at the other end of the home. Very, very convenient as well to the central city, just minutes away. Lots of good amenities call this area home. You get access to it all of it very, very close by. So, 79 Slater Street buyers, who purchases? What's their opening figure? Where do we start? Kick it off where? Interest. To begin to own. What do we think? What's it worth? What do you pay? $750. If you're looking for a clue, there it is. $750 to begin. Wouldn't own it, but it'd get you started. Is that here? Well, Mohit with me if I need to. It's $750,000. A starting point. Move forward from there is your $800. To involve yourself, progress yourself to ownership. It's $750,000 on that vendor bid. The log burner, the ambience and warmth it offers. First call, it's $750,000. Twice, it's $750. Is there 8? Easily done and spent. Third final, it's $750,000. Look, if there's not a hand up, we go to the next stage. Pass the property. Last chance to participate. Okay, Mohit, if that is the case, that's what we do. I'm going to pass the property and pass it back to you. Instructions from my owner are that they are wanting this sold and have priced that to reflect that. An attractive, in this case, is going to be announced at $899,000. $899 gets you all of 79 Slater Street. Again, have the conversation with Mohit. Mohit, I think I'm right in saying all offers are going to be presented. This is now the plan next Wednesday if need be. Correct? So get in over the weekend, have a look. We'll talk to Mohit about getting an offer put together. Thank you.
Ladies and gents, lucky last for today, and they say you save the best till last, and this is absolutely correct in this case. And I'm talking about the agents, of course. No, just kidding. Debbie Pettigrew from the Beckenham team, Sally McMillan here, obviously assisting, working alongside their lovely vendors, doing some great work as always. Now, documentation outlines you look to acquire, of course, that freehold Milnes Park piece of land there, 384 square metres, nice, neat and private, coming your way, of course, the 21st of November, so not too far away, all tucked and unpacked before Christmas time. But the home itself, look, 2020 was the day it was crafted, and it is an ex-show home, and you can tell that from the moment you set eyes on it. It is a home that just shows off from the inside, the outside. You can see the detail, the finish, the woodwork, the lighting, the colours that have gone into it, the wallpaper. This is no standard Hallswell build. It just sets itself apart. Again, love the way it just cascades through the kitchen, dining, living. Of course, it opens up again. You've got that solar saturation just coming through. Again, your gardens, it's neat as a pin. The watering systems are all in there. You can just literally turn them on and enjoy the greenery around you. Plenty of bedrooms and bathrooms to look after you. Of course, that study nook there, looking after your work from home space. And of course, a real absolute treat. Walked into the garage, fully insulated, even with its own heat pump there. So your pets, your favourites, again, working away late at night. They're cosy, they're tucked up. What an absolute beauty. And again, Hallswell, as we know, there's so much on offer just down from schools to cafes to parks to playgrounds. Again, you're up to the hills, not far away, and back into the city. So it is no surprises that, again, it has been a favoured family suburb. But we are here to find that next owner, someone that's going to walk in and just simply enjoy what's on offer. So, ladies and gents, my time to pass it back to you. Is your opening offer for number 20 Collier Drive here in Hallswell. 800 Grant down there, working with the buy, $800,000. A nice place to start and start only, as we say, at 820 with Debbie back here at 82 and 30. Shall we say 40, Grant? I'd like you to cut it down. Absolutely, at 40 we have there. And 50. I asked for 20 there. Is it 60, Debbie?
Yes.
Absolutely, at 860 there. Is it 880 straight back? 70. All right, I'll work with you now just because you're smiling, Grant, at 870 over here. Give you the same courtesy, ma'am, at 880. 880, Feb. 85. Slowing down a wee bit. Maybe straight to 900, ma'am. Slowing down. Now's the time to push forward. Fight fire with fire. But 885 we have. 900. All right, don't listen to me. Oh, 900, did you say? Absolutely, you did listen to me. I'm so used to people not listening, Debbie. There you go, at 900,000. There's another 5 on top, sir.
5.
Absolutely at 905. Worth fighting for when you look at the home, the gardens, the plantings. 910, sticking with the 5s. It's crisp, it's clean, it is ready to move into. All the hard work is done, and 5 more. Grant says at 915. 920 or 925 is the obvious retort. Maybe go to 10 this time, man. Bridge that gap. First call low at $915,000 only. What are we saying and doing? Any advance at $915,000. Second call. Third. 920. Took some time. But either way, they're still in front at this stage. Not where you need to be, sir, but at $920,000 on the right-hand side of the room, leading the bit at the stage. 22. At 922. Down to the 2s we go. How do you quantify a home of this location? 925 at 9 1/4, just the 3 on top. Is it 930, sir? 26. 926,000. Brick by brick we go. Question is, who will own them at 926,000? 930, good play there. $930,000, 4 on top. Might stop in that round number, sir. Another one might be what you need there. First call, $930,000. Any advance? Take a 500 if it helps, sir. Your future, your family, look at the screen. Who's going to move in and enjoy?
500 more.
500 more. Just a smidge. Debbie, can I have some instructions, please, at $930,000? Sally, over there it said 930,500 and 931, just the 500 on top, but I sell away. Is it the best $500 you've ever spent? It might be, ma'am, just hold on tight. First call at $931,000.
500 more.
Oh, another 500 more. In second place, back with my starter here at 931 and a half. And selling. First call, 932. Just snuck the keys away, sir, at 900.
500 more.
And 500 more at 932 the half. Is it 935, man? The 500s aren't working at this stage. They keep coming back. 933. All right. I thought you might listen to me this time, Debbie. You obviously didn't. That's okay. But 933, you're in pole position. It's where you need to be, but hang on tight. You might not be there for long. First call, $933,000 and selling away. And 500 more. Told you they'd come back. Maybe it's 935 over here, sir. First call, 933 the half. And selling. Hammers up. Who's going home to Hallswell? Second call. 934. Hammer down. Maybe up again soon. 934,000 back over here, sir. 935 would be my suggestion. Slightly larger, slightly longer. Might be the best $1,000 you put in front. And 35. Listing on that side of the room. My new favourites. I'll come back there. Just kidding. No favourites at all. But 935,000 over here and selling away. First call. 935,000. Home and Hallswell. Where does it go? Second opportunity. Otherwise I sell. 940. Took some time, sir, but she's bridged the gap at 5,000 more. Maybe another 500 might sneak in there, but $940,000. Has it done enough? Is it the winning bid? You tell me. First call, 940 000. Any advance? Second call, 500 more. Takes more to shake them off than that, and I can see why when you see what's on offer. The extras that have gone in, the woodwork, the detail, the lighting, the stone bench top, try and replace it. You'll spend a whole lot more. Plant the gardens yourself. This one you've just got to move in and enjoy. 940 the half. First call. Otherwise I sell away. If you've got to change your mind, now's the time. Regret is not something you want to feel tomorrow. Second opportunity at 940 the half. 941. Took some time, sir. Take confidence. She wants it just as much as you do. The best ones are worth fighting for. I tell my wife every day. 941,000 over here and selling. Another one. 942. First call, 942,000. With my starter, has he done enough to own it? You tell me, ma'am. You can change your mind. You've done it before. Second call at 942,000 and I sell away. Another 500. You sure? Permission to sell over here because the third call, it goes. It goes. You sure, ma'am? Welcome home to Hallswell, guys. It is gold.